To be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna record this. It's been like what, 2 years since I've done this shit again.
And I want you to make me a Krabby Patty! You what?
Whoa. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Who the fuck would have thought that I would be making a video on Coryxkenshin's defense? That's crazy, bro. In big 2025. You know what I'm saying? You really trying to cancel Coryxkenshin? Anyway, man, let's just not beat around the bush. We'll just get right into the topic, bro. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the JeffSkyward channel. It's your boy, JeffSkyward. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about Coryxkenshin. Man, I still haven't lost my touch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still him.
We do not care.
So 2 days ago, Coryxkenshin was accused of allegedly essaying someone who he has a fling with, but that shit got debunked within like 24 hours. Bro didn't have to, make a video to even debunk his allegations and shit, which is crazy to me, bro. Coryxkenshin, you know what I'm saying, he's one of those guys. If you don't know who he is one of the biggest gaming YouTubers, even back in the day and even still now, you know what I'm saying, which I used to, I've been watching him since like 2020, 2021, I think. He is really prominent within the meme culture as well, so he is a pretty entertaining guy, you know what I'm saying. He keeps his videos pretty PG friendly, to be honest. He doesn't even like swear and shit. He seems like a pretty chill dude within this whole YouTube shit, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, like I said, he got accused of essay like few days ago. This person, I don't know who this person is. She goes by the username Panda Ninja or something. I'm just gonna call her Panda. From the looks of it, she looks like, an ex-fling. Maybe they had a relationship, but I wouldn't call it a relationship. It's more like, from the looks of it, like I have read the chat messages and shit, it looks like a fucking situation shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And one more thing, his whole like community, right? I wouldn't say like all of his community, but there's a certain percent of that audience that think he is like how he is on the internet of the YouTube shit, which is like crazy to me, bro. The fact that you're like trying to cancel him for swearing and shit, being like, unfiltered, bro, you gotta understand, he is a human at the end of the day. It's his decision to not choose to like swear and shit. He chooses to be family friendly within the whole YouTube content creation shit, and what he decides to do off the internet is none of our business, you know what I'm saying. And y'all are just like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, some of y'all motherfuckers are special. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call today, you know what I'm saying. You guys are fucking special, bro. Alright, and one more thing, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna yap this whole session, bro. There's always gonna be that one person that's always gonna be like,
yeah, I never liked Coryxkenshin in the first place and this and that, you know what I'm saying.
just one more, bro.
Get that nigga out of here.
Y'all motherfuckers are lame as fuck, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, man, we're gonna read through the receipts. There's a tweet right here that I found, a whole like thread of tweets that are like debunking this whole post she made, accusing, well, she didn't accuse, but she low-key alluded to it. She low-key implied it that way by the whole captioning and shit, which is like crazy to me. If you're really salty about like your ex ghosting you and shit, and you really want to tell your audience about it, just be 100% transparent and not being passive aggressively, you know what I'm saying, trying to allude that they did certain things to you, which is like crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You all motherfuckers are so clout hungry. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You need to get off the internet, go touch some grass for real, bro. Like I've been saying this whole time. But anyway, man, we're gonna read through these tweets.
A thread about the Coryxkenshin allegations. I already saw someone proving that the provided proof was fake. Chats, screenshots, etc. The video of him and his ex-girlfriend was a joke. He wasn't right for joking about it, but it was just him and his ex being immature.
Okay, so let's see the provided video right here. I've seen this, but I just want to show you guys like what's happening in the video, you know what I'm saying?
It's still on.
It's still on.
Then I woke up again and it was off.
Did you watch me sleep?
Hmm?
Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Cory?
I'm not gonna lie, Cory. You have a bad taste, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a bit with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, bro. But what type of girl did you choose, bro? If she had like, you know what I'm saying, before you got into some like serious and shit, you should have like checked her out, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of girl did you get, bro? She look chopped as fuck.
You're goddamn right, brother.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm keeping it a bit with y'all. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just saying out of my mind, you know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about it.
Cory?
Good.
Cory, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look,
You have bad taste when it comes to women. Let's keep it a bit.
this came right on my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
Yeah, so that was the video. Let's look at some of the... Yeah, this shit is way too long. I'm not gonna read that, bro. I think these are just people trying to prove that these allegations are fake. Which is, yeah, she had one of her friends that came out and said she always has been doing this shit since 2023, if I'm not wrong. Which I'm gonna have to find a video of that. Oh, here it is. Let's read this shit. So I think this is the one. I think Cory hit her up on the Xbox messaging app, trying to, you know, slide in because I think he misses the pussy, you know what I'm saying? Like, which I can understand, but like, you gotta control yourself, but when a bitch is crazy like that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get away from bitches like that. Anyway, so let's start with the beginning. I'm just gonna call her Panda. Panda said, okay, so what's up? Cory said, yo, why do you ask? I think what he was trying to say in the screenshot is you still seeing someone or some shit. This is not the right screenshot, but I mean, this is what it is edited, as in like the caption is there and shit, so I cannot see the whole conversation properly. I'm sure there's like some conversations around Twitter, but I can't find it, so we're gonna have to deal with this. She said, why do you ask? I think he said, so I'm trying to fuck your life up some more, which is like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of a bad joke, but come on, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, yo, you gotta chill, bro. What? That was a joke. Jeez, lol. I was just asking. Never heard you curse before. That's why it threw me off. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you are keeping that whole, you know what I'm saying? Keeping that whole like PG friendly act off of YouTube, people are gonna think of you a certain way, bro. You gotta be honest and shit when it comes to like talking to women and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna link this in the description. Y'all can go look it up. The whole of this conversation is all about like how Cory was trying to hit her up after like years of like ghosting her. You know what I'm saying? This basically happened because the guy ghosted the girl. You know what I'm saying? Cory ghosted the girl after having, you know what I'm saying, having the good fuck. Smashing her ass. Like, I don't know what he saw in her. Like I said before, I don't know what the fuck my guy Cory saw in this bitch. Which is like, it is what it is. Some people have certain tastes. I'm not gonna argue with that one. But yeah, she was salty that he ghosted her. And she tried to like cancel him by low-key alluding that, you know, this shit and all that happened. But yeah, a lot of this shit is just fake. Yeah, it's just, nah. A lot of this shit just fake, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And I think I have some... Okay, let me look around, to be honest. Hold on. Oh yeah, here it is. She deleted her TikTok account, by the way, because of all the backlash she's been getting, I think. Which is like, come on, man. You low-key ask for that shit if you're gonna falsely accuse people of that shit. And this is after like a few hours of her posting all that, and she came to TikTok and posted this on her story for clarification. He did not essay me, which you should have said that in the first place, you know what I'm saying? So people don't get confused by that. And you know how motherfuckers on Twitter are. They be believing anything. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do,
Oh yeah, I never liked that guy anyway. I never liked Coryxkenshin anyway. He was too good to be true, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're gonna have to get a job for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? The censored word. I don't know what the fuck y'all on about. Yeah, it's GG for you, bro. Yeah, so in conclusion, all I'm gonna say is, my guy Cory, you beat the allegations in like 24 hours. That's crazy, bro. You beat the allegations without even posting a video, without even saying a word, which is, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You got aura. Plain and simple. You got aura, bro. I gotta give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna post the relevant links and all that shit in the description, so you guys can, you know what I'm saying, form your own opinions and tell me what your guys' thoughts are. I think Cory, when he comes back, you know, at least elaborate on the situation, even though at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, these are all accusations. I think it's best to hear from Coryxkenshin himself, and I think we'll be waiting for that. Till then, we'll end the video right here. Thank you so much for sticking by. I know I haven't been posting for like 2 years, which is like crazy. I know, I'm sorry about that. You know, some shit happened, and I'm gonna explain it in a video or a stream. I know I say this all the time, but I haven't like fulfilled my promise at all, which I'm really sorry for. At least, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to stream even though no one watches my stream. I know it's gonna be like talking to myself. People are gonna think I'm delusional and shit, but I'm gonna get back into streaming. I first made a promise that I would come back into YouTube first, then go into streaming, which I don't know, I might do 1 stream per week so I can get like the habit of, you know, being consistent, you know what I'm saying, and also improve my communication skills, I guess, if you really want to call it that. And yeah, I'm gonna elaborate on this more when I start streaming. What else? Yeah, don't forget to follow my other socials, you know what I'm saying. Don't forget to follow my Instagram. Don't forget to follow my Twitch. Don't forget to follow my Twitter. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and the second channel. I'm gonna be posting VODs, stream highlights and shit in there, and like shorts and shit, you know what I'm saying, clips. You know, we're gonna be doing a few amount of clip farming and all that shit. What else? Thank you so much for waiting, I guess, if there's anyone who is watching watching this video. I really don't know how to thank you guys for I know I've said this before, but I'm gonna say this again. I think I wouldn't even be here without you guys, you know, even though I know I only have like 300 subscribers, which, let's be honest, most of them are like not gonna watch me anyway. Like the most amount of people that are gonna watch are like maybe 10 people, I guess. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I really do appreciate you coming over and choosing to watch me and shit, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I really am grateful for that. I'll try not to let you down this time. I have taken, you know, a very extended break, and I think it's time to start grinding again. You know, I'm really looking forward to this continuation of our journey so far. So yeah, I'm gonna be heading off now. I'll let you guys know when I'll be like streaming and all that. And with that being said, go.